Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06.
The former king of Soliana used to reside in this castle, but a major accident occurred 10 years ago, and no one's lived there since.
Accident?
I heard a prototype energy engine failed, which caused the accident. I think the name of the plan was...
The Solaris Project. It was an ambitious project, named after their eternal sun god.
Doctor!
It's been a while, my dear Rouge. And of course, Shadow. Now, if you'd be so kind as to hand back the Scepter of Darkness you took from me.
Shadow!
It's no use! Pull back! Pull back! Pull back!
What? His shadow!
Oh, how ironic fate can be. I would never have believed I would be resurrected through your shade. I thank you, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Who are you? And how do you know my name?
I'm Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark.
Oh god, how heavy this head is. How do you put up with this?
What? Did you forget me? I owe much to you, Shadow. Oh yes. What you gave to me, I now return to you. A one-way ticket to oblivion.
Ah!
Pop! Pop! Pop!
What is this place?
It seems we've been teleported to another location.
Well, let's find out where we are.
Mephiles? Who is he?
Enough of the dramatic color filter.
I'm in. I've pinpointed our location. It's...
No! No!
No! That's not possible! We're still in the doctor's base, but how can that be? Wait, there's no doubt now.
So it's not where we are? It appears we've gone through time, doesn't it?
Yes, approximately 200 years. Maybe more, depending on when this database was last updated. Well, at least we know we've arrived in the future. That means this Mephiles character has the power to control time.
His power feels very similar to my own chaos control. But...
Boy, do I feel dizzy. Where are we?
Oh, look who's here. I didn't expect to see you guys.
Rouge! Shadow!
Hi, long time no see.
No, we've already seen this cutscene before, and thus it really shouldn't count, but... 3!
This is the distant future.
And of course, we're at this cutscene again. You know...
The future?
It's very annoying playing this game after games like Sonic.
Eggman's got some nerve dropping us here.
Brain fart, sorry, Sonic Adventure 2. Sorry, god damn, what happened? After Sonic Adventure 2, we're usually even seeing the same cutscene twice, you would at least see some slight angle changes. You know, like seeing it from another character's angle and whatnot. After Sonic Adventure 2, not seeing something like that implemented in any of the cutscenes here is just bleh. Crisis City! Oh well, at least it's not Flame Core. That's next time. And immediately upon entering the stage, we don't jump into some stupid snowboarding section. We end up on a buggy. Why is there a perfectly functional buggy here in the 200 years in the future? Now we're at the proper time where fighting Iblis monsters makes sense. I really don't understand why there are Iblis and or Mephiles monsters in the present or past or whatever. Well, the 10 years ago setting I can partially get. Is programming for this thing? Oh, yeah. I can understand it, maybe 10 years ago setting, but the present. Nope, I don't get it. The Mephiles monsters, maybe, but not the Iblis worms and the Iblis stuff. Not the fire demons. For that matter, how is it Sonic and Shadow and all of these characters are capable of taking these things out like they're Eggman robots? I don't get it. These things are made of fire! You'd think hitting them would immediately burn these guys. But no, just smack into them and... It's like taking out any other enemy in a Sonic game. It's just great. Anyway. What are we doing? Only attacking from one enemy to another the way you always do in the 3D Sonic games. Homing attack chains are the only way to get around. I hit you. Die. Not necessarily. Well, yes, necessarily, but It's not very often that those worms' mouths are even closed. Let's get moving! Gotta love that. And I think we're in one of the places that Sonic also went to during the course of his game. Ow. Except I'm screwing up a lot more. Yeah, I expect most of Shadow's levels to look pretty identical to Sonic's, since outside of the whole combat thing, they really do play fairly similarly. I repeat, fairly similarly. If they played alike, I'm sure there would be some complaining about. Oh god, I should go to bed. I'm yawning too much. Shadow not having enough individuality, but to be quite frank, it during an automated section. I am proficient in air judo! Shouldn't be doing this commentary right now, but I am, so fuck it. Kaioken! Kaioken, not Kaioken. What was I saying before? Good grief. Dragon Ball geeks would get on my case for something like that. But whatever. And here I am on a glider again in the future. Did he bring this with him, or did he find it in pristine condition like this? And if so, how? How either way, really, but where does he keep this thing? In hammer space? And why does he only pull it out at certain times? I don't get that. Well, there's something I'd like to take note of regarding the soundtrack for each level. Something always bugged me whenever I listened to the soundtrack to this game, and I listened to Crisis City. It was listed I believe, oh great, I can't remember now. But each act of Crisis City was labeled a very specific way. But the two that confused me the most were the tornado and the whirlwind, and this pretty much more or less stems from me only ever playing as Sonic during the course of this game whenever I played it. But for some reason it always seemed to me like the tracks, the whirlwind and the tornado, were mixed up. The track you're listening to right now is called The Tornado. And the track we were listening to before, while we were in the whirlwind before, with Shadow, was called The Whirlwind. Now you're wondering why this doesn't make sense to me. Well, that's because during Sonic's game, this music played while we were in the whirlwind, and the music that played while we were in the whirlwind played during the Mach Speed Tornado section. That never made sense to me until I started playing Silver and Shadow's game over again. just to clarify. Cheap attacks. God damn it. I don't think there is a way to avoid that. I swear to God, the game is cheap and it wants to make sure you take a hit right there for no damn reason other than to be cheap. So many times you have to pass during the course of this game. What were the developers thinking? And, you know, in hindsight, I don't think they were. Kaioken! Kyle, what? I'm doing Chaos Boost. Same difference. Oh god, I'm talking to myself now. I'm going to take a nap after this. And then I'll probably see you guys in the next part. That's another odd thing, is that it's possible for Shadow's air combat attacks to do damage to more than one thing at a time. I'm never quite clear on what causes that to happen, though. But that'll happen sometimes. Oh, fuck. Whatever, we're done. Game over. Well, not game over, but see you next time.